Al Hirschfeld was known for his drawings of entertainers, musicians, and pop culture icons. I'm Sarah Pila in West LA, where another Hirschfeld has come along with his own take on this classic style. A computer mouse to Matt Hirschfeld is what a pen was to the late caricature artist Al Hirschfeld, and it's something Matt's been using to draw digitally since he was a kid.
Just drawing things, it's just always something that stuck with me.
For those unfamiliar with Al Hirschfeld, he drew just about everyone involved in popular culture during the 1920s up until his death in 2003, all in his special caricature style. Matt, who shares Al's last name and grew up in the same city of St. Louis, Missouri, is a distant relative of the late artist. After watching a documentary about Al called The Lion King, Matt was inspired to pick up where Al left off.
Trying to draw on the computer, and he admits it's not for him, but maybe someday another artist might come around and do what he does. And that's when it hit me. This is something that I could do, and I think it'd be something that'd be very interesting for people.
And turns out his feeling was right. Matt has drawn more than 1,000 characters and has been commissioned all over the world, from banks to condo developments to Hollywood. One of his favorites, the 2013 Emmy campaign for NBC, drawing the cast of many of their hit shows like 30 Rock, Law & Order SVU, and The Office.
It was a really big deal because, you grow up watching these shows, and then finally you get to draw the personalities from it. It was actually one of the biggest thrills of my life.
His personal favorite from that campaign, getting a chance to draw Saturday Night Live.
I was never going to give up this. This was like the dream job for me.
And some celebrities have certainly taken notice of his craft. He doesn't normally meet them, but will sometimes receive a letter, like he did from Leonardo DiCaprio for his illustration of him in Gangs of New York that read, "Dear Matt, great interpretation and fantastic work. All the best in the world with your future endeavors."
Quite a surprise, when you get something from an actor who you really admire and maybe is the actor of your generation.
So I wanted to see how the magic happens, and to my surprise, Matt started drawing me. He starts with a foundation, placing one dot, then another to get a line.
From there, I can change the line's width, I can bend it, I can change its direction, I can change its color, whatever I want to do.
Layer after layer, the drawing is complete, and I can't believe I've been Hirschfelded. But after all the artists who draw in Al's style, Matt is the only one carrying on the name, and those who knew Al appreciate that his legacy is staying alive into a new generation.
They love the fact that I'm carrying on the torch and that I'm paying homage to him, but also doing it in a style that's my own.